not notice for the 48 hours. Now, this is critical reasoning. I know some of the people are not aware of these things. That's why they're going to bash. But 48 hours for you to realize something is wrong with child, will as you are not fit to be a parent. Your child should eat every 4 hours. Your child should, at least, if you are busy, at least twice a day, your child should bath. And likewise, if your child can't bath twice a day, baths more than twice per day, means your child plays with water. You then have to change their clothes. So that means now the child has been wearing those clothes for 48 hours without anybody noticing them. It will also mean this child has not been eating for 48 hours. So I'm looking at it from my point of view, from my office. It will mean that this mother or the people that are involved in this child's life are people who are either negligent, they don't neglect themselves. Hence, that's why it's flowing down to this child. Let me show you how. If this person is neglecting the child, it will mean that she or he, they've delegated responsibilities of this child to someone they pay. And the person they've hired is someone who doesn't notice things, they neglect things, meaning that this child already is in danger of the parents and the caregiver, the person in the house. Let me elaborate more for people to understand, because we need to break things down for people to understand. Before you go and report an issue at police station, you first have to notice it in the house, day one, when the child comes from school. And then from there, you then go and seek assistance. They'll give you, I think it's a J81 if I'm not mistaken, but remind me. This is the form that the nurses will give you. This form reduces a lot of questions from the police. The form speaks. They will tick, 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 tick. And when you get to the police station, they don't ask you questions. They will help you according to what the form has been written by a professional, a nurse. Even if you go to a private doctor, that J81 form, they're still gonna have to give it to you. Why? It is because it means you are actively involved in your child's life. So before going to the grape issue, let's first look into the neglect of the child on a day-to-day basis. We need to find out, why did it take you 48 hours to see something wrong with your child? Who was bathing this child? Who was bathing this child? Who was feeding this child? That alone is a serious case and a serious issue. And I think it's one of those things that now they have realized and they're trying to cut the corners. Let's go to the grape. You are working for government. Government has medical provision for you and your child. Whether as a parent you exhaust your medical funds, your child still has those things. Why has the medical not been used for the child? Because the medical aid for government has no restrictions, especially for police officers. It has no restrictions because those guys can be injured at any time during the course of duty. So this medical aid is provision that they get first class treatment, that they can be flown from a crisis scene. A helicopter can be requested to bring them up. So now, let's now look into that. Why is the medical aid having limitations? Why did not the medical aid assist this child to go to any state-of-the-art hospital, including this day? Why is that medical aid not being used for the child? Let's leave it at that. But you'll still see people bashing me with all these critical things I'm giving them. Let's go to the third point. The third point now is that, does the mother have relatives who support her, or is she doing it on her own? Because I'm looking everywhere. I don't see even her relatives, her sisters, her aunties, her uncles, her mothers. I don't know about her side. I don't see anyone next to her. She's always on her own. That alone should raise an eyebrow. No man is an island. No man is an island. You cannot deal with such an issue on your own. You must have somebody who's assisting you. Why? It is because as a parent, you know that you need to have a strong support system that is supporting you, that when people are like Abongwepe, Abobongane coming after you, they will stand up for you because they know the facts, they know the truth. But in this instance, I'm not getting that.
Like,
Yes, ma'am.
don't you think
No, I'm coming there.
People around her,
I'm coming there,
don't you think the people around her, the reason why Bamege Kanje is because she's the type of person who does these type of things.
That's where I'm coming.
There's no support anymore because maybe this is not even the first time that she's done something like this.
Yeah, let me come to that now and land with this one. So now, with all of those things that I've said and Rice pushing into, you then zoom into the mother's lifestyle. You look into her life, you listen to her story. This is somebody who's been raped. She was raped before. Are we making fun of that? No, we're not making fun of that.
So she says, bro.
Yes. Yes. So now, that's where I come in and bring all of those things. I bring in your neglect. I bring in your medical aid. I bring in your support system. This woman never had those things for her when she said she faced this thing. Supposedly, that's what she's saying. So now she has a child. I do believe that when this lady needs serious assistance. And it will be a shame for people to sit here and bash us and fail to assist this lady, because everyone has a right to reach out to this lady and assist her. Because there is no way,
How did she get employed? How did she get employed with SAPS?
Police officer.
Yeah, how did she get employed with SAPS? Don't they do psychometric tests?
Exactly, that's what I want to touch on as landing. This is a fully decorated police officer, someone whom we trust that they have got discernment, they've got critical reasoning, they can make decisions right there, right then. That means that all the arrests that she has done, all
Yo, Zach.
they operate. This woman doesn't exhibit any of those signs. And if you want to come after me, it's fine, come after me. But I can tell you this, if you come to Nelspruit one time, come to me, I will show you victims of rapes that I work with on a daily basis. This woman, there is something that is fishy about this story. And I'm glad that AfriForum, I'm glad that EFF has stepped in. They've got resources. Wait and see this thing unfold. I know those guys who are shaming us will never come forward. It's okay. But take it as a learning curve to say that we all have opinions that we can put on the table. And with the opinions, it doesn't mean we're right. We've just sat down and we've watched it. I'm looking at myself as a father, as a parent. I can tell you, if somebody has done this thing, guys, I know I will cooperate, but I will also make plans on another side, because I do believe that I'm a very dangerous person. So if somebody puts my child in any harm, I will not stay, I will not sleep.
How will the EFF help? Also, what's up, Joy? What's up, Brad?
Yeah, you know how will the EFF help, ne? Remember, emotions are a deceiver. Ne? So a lot of us are jumping into this case with emotions, but a few are jumping in this case with discernment. They are analyzing this case. So us who are emotional now, we bash people.
No,
they don't have discernment.
Isn't Juju the most emotional political leader we have in the country?
EFF is emotional. Let's not run away from that one. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that a lot of us are jumping in this thing, thinking, jumping with emotion. So EFF is doing that. Now, EFF will push for this case to go forward. And when they are pushing, guess who's going to stop them? It's not the law. It's the person they are helping. And I'm eagerly waiting to see how it's going to unfold. And I can tell you right now, EFF is going to come forward. They will say, nah, man, no, something I see sharp, Kamuteo. I know Julius Malema, it doesn't hold his punches. Trust me, give it a month. By mid-June, we will have feedback. EFF will push everything because they have lawyers and he has white lawyers. They will push this case. Mid-June, let's come and have a conversation. Nothing is going to fabricate out of this except that the mother is going to be found guilty. As a parent, I'm talking as a parent now, not as a professional. I'm talking as a parent. Something is off, very off with this fellow parent.
So Anjalo, did you hear the live where she called the child to come on the live this year where the child was like Gumplung? You heard that?
No, I did not.
You missed that. Bongane, you were there, Mus. When she was on her live and then she brought the child to come say in the background, "Ukuthi Gumplung." So you understand how twisted this lady is. Like there's no lengths to where she won't go to try and make this a thing when it wasn't a thing.
Can I ask this question?
I genuinely believe that this was all about getting attention for her. It was never about her child. Yeah, I'm listening.
Can I ask this question, Ra? If what is happening with Kokwe's mom, it was Uzek, a father, and then the twist goes like this, was I still gonna get support or were they gonna move for my head to roll?
If there was a man involved at all, that man would be hung already.
So meaning that now we are seeing signs of toxic rules and South African constitution whereby a woman is put on the pedestal, even if they know wherever they are that this woman is taking them for a ride and the whole country. But because there's a narrative they want to protect, they have to make sure that this woman comes victorious no matter the cost. Are you aware that they might blame now old men?
But Zach, what do you expect, bro? This is a matriarchal country, bro. This is the only country in the world that I know where on Father's Day the mothers are congratulating themselves. Happy Father's Day to me. I want to know what.
But now, do you know that old Matala in the community that has lost hope in life is gonna be serving in jail now because they're gonna plant all the evidence and say it's him? Are you aware? Because this is a police officer and they have to protect their reputation.
Wait, which Madala now?
There's always that Madala, like Ubab Jamin. That's always like.
Oh, you're saying they're gonna pin it on somebody? They're gonna pin it on a random guy.
Exactly.
Yo,
what really else now? What's the other narrative now besides that? What's the next move for them besides that one? Because for me, I'm sitting here. I only see the only way for them to cover this thing is to now plant evidence and accuse someone.
No, Zach, as me, I'm thinking for us as the public, this should be a rallying call. Uguti like lo Mama Gakwekwe, she should be the first woman to actually serve a serious sentence because she got the whole country in an uproar. She wasted plenty of state resources and she seems to stay stubborn even after all the necessary authorities have come through and said Uguti, Agna case la. Yeah, now she's still pushing it in social media. So I would say Uguti, the best course of action for us as a country would be Uguti lo Mama Valelwe. Like she must be arrested and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Even write a new law, Uguti, like like there must be. I would like to see a new law that actually enshrines within our laws, Uguti. No, if you're gonna false accuse someone, just know, Uguti, the consequence is jail because clearly she's not the first one, and the way people reacted, she's not gonna be the last one, with or without evidence. Luckily, this one we got to find out, Uguti. No, there's no evidence of what she's saying, so we're seeing how flawed our system is in terms of. People have given away money. State resources have been wasted all over something that cannot be proved. So I think definitely that's what I would like to see, me personally, is a law that actually prosecutes people like this who falsely accuse people. Because think about it right now. If the principal didn't have an AfriForum to defend him, bruh, like we're saying that the narrative is that, the narrative is very anti-men in this country. That guy could have gone to jail over an accusation of an insane woman. That's not justice, bro.
But then I would like to request the greater public to say, Guys, man, we really need to start thinking here. Ne? Nobody's against this lady. Ne? We are against what's happening. A child is involved, a 7-year-old. Why is there no justice for this child? If this has happened, why is she not allowing the greater public to come and assist? Because if you, two heads are better than one, you can't do it on your own. Why are people being blocked? Why is the state not allowed to push for an arrest? And if the state then finds out it has not happened, why then is the state not looking internal and then looking into this matter and finding out what's happening? Because surely there's something happening now. If the child has not been abused by those allegations, now what the mother is doing is actually abusing this child. This child is really, really being abused because now everybody now around this child in school, remember this is what happened. She was expelled from school, so everybody knows what happened. So now going back to school now, she's gonna be bullied. Who's looking after this child, Marashem? Are we really gonna sit here as a country and then people bash Abongwep and Abozek but not think about the child? Guys, where is that humility of being a parent and trying to make sure that another child is protected? Because in our culture it says it takes a village to raise a child. Why are we failing this child? That's my question. Because this child is in the wrong.
Imagine, Zach, imagine Uguti, the woman that put the child in the center of this whole drama. People are sending money to the same woman, the perpetrator, the actual suspect in all of this. She's getting money. Like how twisted is our country, Magunjalo, Brian? Because you would think, Uguti, with all the evidence that we've seen, somebody should have been like, you know what, the real justice for Kwekwe is her getting a proper parent who's actually going to care about her more than the parent cares about themselves and social media clout.
Okay, Mine as a parent who's actively involved and as a man, I can tell you one thing. I've noticed this thing. Women are the most cruel creatures God has ever created. And the worst part again is that they have done everything in their power to ensure that most of these boys grow up under their command and they create other monsters in men who can't regulate their emotions, men who can't think, men who use emotions to think. That is why a lot of these educated folks, judges and all of those things are a product of that. That is why if we had a real a man who understands what is it to be a man and who stands on principle, this case would have been closed down, because you don't use emotions, you use evidence and facts. What are the facts saying? What is the evidence saying? Because the law is based on facts and is a precise endeavor. And right now, justice is not being served for this child. Let's first serve this child and then deal with the mother. But as long as the mother is there, it then means now, let us now see from the social DSD, Department of Social Development, they need to step in. The mother needs to she needs to be evaluated. Her psyche is not right. Guys, I can tell you, as a parent, no parent will have time to go to social media and speak about their experiences while they are not aware who is the perpetrator and has not been brought to book, and sit there and be comfortable and still have time to make makeup. I know right now, I think I might even be behind bars. Why? It is because I will be doing everything in my power trying to force people to tell me who did this thing. But here, I'm not getting that, man. This is soft parenting in an issue where nearly destroyed the child's life. Imagine if the person raped the child and unalived the child. Imagine. That is the worst that could have happened. But you still have time to go for podcasts, and you have time to go for your pedicure and manicure, and you still have time to receive funding. But we don't see you saying that I received this portion and I've had a private investigator, I've got a militia group of men who will go and make sure that no stone is left unturned. No, there's nothing of that kind. So for me, as a parent, this other parent is not make sure, man. I'm not thinking this is really her biological child. No, something is off here.
Hey, what's the thing you've put on the board there? Because I tried to read it, but I'm not. Angenzeli sense. Maybe I'm not seeing the full picture. Which one up on the board?
Mothers posted 5 days ago.
What is she saying?
Yeah.
Where's Bongani? Zach, do you know this
No
post?
interpreted for us, but it's something like they're offering her another position, maybe for her to find. I don't know. Also, they are trying to offer her another position in Gulu. So
Yeah, let me read
she's saying
it.
they're trying to they're
me
trying
read
to
it,
buy
Ngwane.
her or something like that.
It says ne in Xhosa ne kule department endikuyo sithe masikunike post ephezulu ikhona yona ngeyakho sisagcibile ne. And then, so basically it's saying in the department that you are in, there's a post, a higher post that you want to give you. And then it says, le post izawenza kubanjwe umuntu owadlengulwa usana lami. So basically it's her asking that, by you giving me this post, does it ensure that the person who raped my child will be arrested? So that will be the first thing that I will interpret the post as. The other interpretation might be that she might be scared that it will expose the person who raped her child. So it depends on how you read it, you know? Yeah, because it's a question mark at the end. Okay, and then izokhala iphigoko bezama na. So basically they are ensuring that when she gets this post, it's highly possible that she will have full access and authority to ensure that justice is served. So this post basically it can be her saying that I don't want the post because it will expose, or you giving me this post, will it make sure that the person who did this to my child is arrested? And then the second latter part, the last one, basically says that the Pikoko will cry, meaning that the Popes will dance in Afrikaans, meaning that you might get to arrest them, or in the next thing, meaning that to you, it will be like that. So those who understand Xhosa can actually see what I'm saying.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would the
It doesn't make sense at all.
The SAPS wait, hold on. Why would the SAPS be trying to bribe her to drop the case? Is the SAPS involved in the case, Kanjan? Or is she just making more accusations? Is she insinuating now that the police are also involved in the cover up or whatever?
Hence, I'm saying this post, Wenara, if you read it's a two-way post. It's either the post that they are bribing her, or it's the other post that she's refusing because she feels it might expose. That's what the post is. It's not clear. So let's just say maybe it's photoshopped. Yeah.
Are you telling me that they are offering her a promotion at work because of the situation?
Imagine that. That's what she's trying to mean.
What? Zach,
Yeah.
is that what you're saying? I'm confused.
Yes, the post is basically that.
Is she not posting an email that says find the attached? I mean the what team the what team this thing?
Yeah, Mona, tell me something.
Offer. Why she's not posting something like please find the attached employment offer for your attention?
Exactly.
She's lying.
What did she, guys? What did she do to Mara and like? What's going on, Joe? What's going on? What did she do to earn that position? What did she do? Let's have that conversation. What did she do to earn that conversation? And why is that position being offered to her? What about the others? Because for the past 6-8 months, she's been on TikTok and social media and podcasts, and has she even been reporting to work? Why is she being offered a higher post? What's going on, Joe? I'm so confused. Could somebody please make this clear? Why is she being promoted at work? And also, I mean, if things are placed in her care, with what's going on right now, how do we know that she's going to be the right person to solve cases of rape? What's going on, Joe? Can somebody please explain that? Yo, shame. Our country is going to. So now people aren't being promoted based on competence or previous work. Now people are being promoted based on lies. What's going on, Joe? I'm confused, shame. I'm hurt for my country and I'm confused.
It's the Mbogoto Brigade. The Mbogoto Brigade, unfortunately, controls the narrative. So I think even public officials in South Africa, when there's women's rights involved, yeah, because you never want to look like the guy. Look how they're trying to hang MacG now, just for a comment, for asking or for speculating about Umini Dlamini. So you understand the temperature of the country is that you will not say anything bad about a woman ever, or we will come down on you with everything that we have. So even as a police officer, it's the same reason why if there's a domestic dispute, they have to take you away in the van as the man, even if you are not wrong at all. Because the narrative says South African women are under attack and South African men are dangerous and they want to hurt all women. So as soon as a woman even accuses that she was hurt by a man, you have to believe her no matter what.
And I would like to pose this question to my fellow South African, especially our females. What about us who are raising girl children? What about us? Are you so sure that men are the danger to society? Because what is happening now, I don't think that I would want my kids to be influenced by any of these influencers that I see now. And for sure, the way our government is handling the whole situation when it comes around women, exploiting women, abusing women, and government is actually the biggest abuser of women. Government is underpaying women, government is using women, government is lying to women. And now we have our sisters who truly believe that politicians.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mkosasa Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash the like button. Makoqala ukule nkulu inkinga ngemva ukuthi NPA i-reveal namuhla ukuthi liqala laqweqwe lidrophile since there is no evidence, no DNA was found, it's just a cold case. So i-NPA decided ukuthi ilaqade phansi leliqala lilashumi samzansi ngabhlungu gabi ngalesikhathi bantu bamasha basuka ngetinkani bamasha bathi bafuna justice for bani for umntwana lo 7 years lo bekafunda lapha eBakeview College eMatatiyela uqweqwe. So guys, it's like ukuthi people were fuming, people were angry, people were saying ukuthi we want justice for lo mntwana lona. People were just fighting. They were just fighting for lo mntwana. And after NPA announced ukuthi liqala leli alina evidence alikhombisi nokuthi umntwana wa rage wakhayize, bantu bathi we knew ukuthi lo makelona bekasitshela titori leti ngavakali. We knew ukuthi story salo makelona it was half cooked. Besingavakali nje people are saying ukuthi kudzala but sinonisha senitshela South Africa sathi liqala lalo make alivakali, but you guys were saying ukuthi thina we are insensitive, asicabangi because maybe asinabantwana oranjani. Kunema TikTokers laphana ku TikTok uNcwebe uBongani uKoko who were always discussing liqala laqweqwe basho ukuthi ayikho guys lento lena nivuleni mehlo nkosi yami nibona ukuthi lomakelona udlala ngathi si South Africa ayikho. The child was constipated but hayi thina sithi hayi thina sisiliqala leli alikhona. And if kunebantu abafihla something litovakala and today people are saying ukuthi uMoqoqo should be arrested for lying. She really needs to be arrested. And people are even saying ukuthi noma ngingazuthi sho ukuthi akekho right mentally, how can she lie about such a thing? And if you're not believe ukuthi umntwana ke she was really raped, why ambone after so many days? Does this mean ukuthi mhlambe umntwana akakhona ukumnakekela, akakhona kunaka abantwana zaphute kumbona? A lot is just not making sense kule story lesa. So people are saying ukuthi cha, uMoqoqo needs to be arrested because kukhala kwethu lokungaka. And some people are saying ukuthi kunema real victims e-grape. Now we got bulungisa because of bantu labafana nabo Mogoqoqo. Please do comment what you think below down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. I'm signing out. Goodbye.